Jason submits to a DNA test. As the crime lab gets to work, detectives get wind of another potential suspect. A local man named Larry has been talking about Bonnie's murder, and his comments immediately raise suspicions.
Larry was reported to have had secret details of the murder, and that he was talking about the murder as if he had either been there or knew the person who had committed it. It was very strange.
He had a lot of information about the crime, things that we knew we hadn't released to the newspaper.
And if that's not disturbing enough, new leads suggest Bonnie Sanborn's murder might be part of a terrifying pattern.
I heard there had been a rape in the neighborhood.
We noted right away that there was a lot of similarities between her and Bonnie. Same age, both with dark hair, both married women with children.
Mother of three, Bonnie Sanborn, has been brutally raped and bludgeoned to death. As Detective Brad Faust pieces together details that will hopefully lead to her killer, a curious new suspect emerges.
Larry was an older man, obviously in his 40s. He was allegedly selling marijuana to some of these teenage kids.
But as some of the teens told police, that's not all Larry was sharing. He was making some very disturbing comments about Bonnie's murder.
He had a lot of information about the crime, things that we knew we hadn't released to the newspaper, things that he spoke of and knew. It was very concerning to us.
Larry seems to have inside information on the crime, details only someone with intimate knowledge of the case would know.
It was almost as if he knew what had happened and who did it, but he wasn't going to let us know that. He's old enough and savvy enough and been around the system to know kind of what he could say to us and what he couldn't.
And this suspect isn't playing ball.
He just flat denied any involvement. I asked him if I could get a DNA sample, and he refused. He was arguing with me, and he didn't really want to cooperate much at all.
But he makes a mistake.
He was smoking a cigarette, and he threw it on the ground. And I first picked up the butt, so I could use it for a DNA sample from his saliva. And Larry got really upset with me. He felt like I pulled one over on him.
Sir, get out of the sign.